In daily life, we are accustomed to wearing shoes with separate left and right feet. The design of left and right feet seems to be a matter of course. But did you know that throughout China's thousands of years of history, people have been wearing shoes regardless of left or right? The design of shoes in ancient China was both simple and symmetrical. Whether they were emperors, generals, ministers, or common people, their shoes did not differentiate between left and right feet. Such a design is not just out of convenience or cost considerations. It reflects the ancient Chinese's aesthetic pursuit of harmony and symmetry. Today, we will explore the changes in Chinese footwear and understand why ancient China did not distinguish between left and right feet, and how this design has changed in modern times. From the Xia, Shang, and Zhou dynasties to the Ming and Qing dynasties, the design of shoes in ancient China has never been divided into left and right feet. Shoes are designed in a symmetrical shape. Whether they are cloth shoes, straw sandals, or clogs, they are all right shoes that can be worn interchangeably on both feet. This design is not only based on practical considerations, but more importantly, reflects the unique culture and ideas of ancient China. The ancients pursued the harmonious concept of the unity of nature and man, and the balance of yin and yang, and symmetry is the embodiment of this concept. Symmetrical designs can be seen everywhere in architecture, art, and even daily necessities. Shoes, as daily necessities, are no exception. In addition, in ancient times, most shoes were made by hand. Separating the left and right shoes would not only increase the complexity of the process, but also mean higher production costs. Especially for ordinary people, practical and durable shoes are enough, and the distinction between left and right feet seems redundant. The ancients believed that symmetrical shoes can not only meet daily needs, but also better extend the service life of the shoes. Because the two shoes can be worn interchangeably, they last longer. In ancient China, the symmetrical design of shoes was not only a practical choice, but also symbolized the inheritance of culture and the continuation of aesthetics. In traditional Chinese culture, symmetry is an aesthetic principle. Just as symmetrical structures can be seen everywhere in the design of buildings and furniture, symmetry in shoes is also a part of culture. The symmetrical design of shoes is also inseparable from the etiquette culture of ancient China. In solemn occasions such as weddings, shoes are not only an important part of clothing, but also symbolize the harmony of the couple. It is believed that shoes that are indistinguishable from left to right symbolize equality and mutual support in marriage. Even in paintings, we can see the symbolic meaning of this shoe. For example, in ancient folk paintings, couples wear shoes of the same design to express synchrony and harmony in marriage. As the medium between people and the ground, shoes have both practical functions and profound cultural connotations. In China, shoes and harmony have the same pronunciation, symbolizing harmony and happiness. Therefore, many Chinese families pay special attention to the selection and matching of shoes. The ancients also believed that asymmetrical shoes could be a sign of bad luck. So wearing symmetrical shoes was not only a cultural choice, but also a yearning for a better life. However, this neutral design did not continue into the modern era. At the end of the 19th century and the beginning of the 20th century, with the decline of the Qing government and the invasion of Western powers, Western lifestyles and clothing began to gradually affect China. Western shoe design emphasizes the distinction between left and right feet, which is more in line with ergonomic needs. This design is gradually accepted in China. The biggest feature of Western-style shoes is the different designs of the left and right feet. Compared with traditional Chinese shoes, Western-style shoes conform more to the natural shape of the foot. This not only improves the comfort of the shoe, but also reduces damage to the feet when walking for long periods of time. As a result, Western-style shoes quickly became popular in Chinese society. Especially under the influence of the trend of studying abroad, more and more Chinese young people are exposed to Western culture and bring it back to China. Western shoe designs have gradually affected China's upper class, especially wealthy businessmen, politicians, and other powerful classes. They have begun to imitate Western dress styles, including shoes for left and right feet. During this period, China's shoemaking process also began to introduce Western technology. Many factories began to produce Western-style shoes for left and right feet. And gradually, this shoe design spread from the upper classes to the common people. In modern society, shoes with separate left and right feet have become mainstream. With the development of industrialization, shoemaking technology has gradually become more refined. The design of shoes is not only more ergonomic, but also more diverse in types and styles. People began to pay more attention to the comfort, functionality, and aesthetics of shoes. Although the ancient design of no distinction between left and right feet has withdrawn from the stage of history, the cultural significance it carries is still passed down. Many modern designers still draw on traditional symmetrical design concepts when innovating shoes and combine traditional culture with modern life. Today, shoes are not just an ordinary daily necessities. They also carry the imprint of culture and history. Modern society has more diverse requirements for shoes, but no matter what, the design of shoes always revolves around the harmony between man and nature. From the ancient right-footed shoes that were indiscriminate of left and right to today's carefully designed modern shoes, China's footwear culture has witnessed historical changes. Every pair of shoes is a carrier of culture. It is not only a tool for us to walk, but also a microcosm of the times and civilization. Shoes carry the past and the future under our feet. Whether it is the ancient concept of harmony or modern innovative craftsmanship, shoes always accompany us towards a brighter tomorrow.